Those beautiful mountains of Salt Lake City in the background at the airport. Hey everyone, I'm Patrick from Oakland Travel. May 10th, 2024, on our way from Orlando, Florida, all the way up to Vancouver, British Columbia in Canada. And I'll do a little Delta flight action from Orlando up to Salt Lake City. Nice, 5-6 hour layover in Salt Lake City. And then of course on to Vancouver on like a little Embraer 150 or something like that. But excellent service from Delta. Had a little bit of a flight delay coming out of Orlando, but just weather across the country, and Delta did their best to kind of manage it. So first time in the Salt Lake City airport, and just the top line for me is just wow. Like walking through this airport and looking at this, and then thinking about the MCO, the Orlando International Airport that we flew out of that morning, it's kind of like, why can't we have this? Now, this is Terminal A in Salt Lake City Airport, and apparently it's pretty new, only within the last couple of years as of the time I recorded the video. So I think they finished the terminal in 2022, 2023, something like that. It's very new, but as you can tell from the video, it is enormous. And I like the design because it's just a very long, straightforward terminal, right? And moving sidewalks, as you can see there. Reminds me a lot of Atlanta International Airport, actually, only the terminal is better because it's wider, more space, but it has that same long, continuous sort of feel that the Atlanta terminals do. And the shopping was just, this was like, if you ever went to like in the United States, back in the, I don't know, the 80s, 90s, 2000s, whenever, you went to like a big mall with a lot of different stores in the mall. This felt like that level of shopping in here. In addition to all of the restaurants, and then of course all the gates, and you see here you've got a nice laid out display, and it's hard to pick up from the video, but on that display right there, it would tell you where you're at, and gates either this direction or gates this direction. It would tell you how long it would take for you to walk to that gate from where you were currently standing at that display sign, which was really cool. So you could stand there in the middle of the terminal and say, oh, I've got to go to A48, which is way down at the end, and it would tell you, oh, that's a 6-minute walk or whatever. So very, very impressed with the Salt Lake City airport overall. And like I said, it kind of made me wonder, like, are we ever going to get an update to the Orlando International Airport? So if you're flying out to the West Coast from the East Coast, and Salt Lake City is an option to do a plane change, I would definitely recommend it.
Walk through downtown Salt Lake City to sample the many bars, restaurants, and local breweries. Surround more than dozen sports and entertainment venues. And don't forget our colorful art scene. Salt Lake City welcomes you and
It's a long straight turn. We're only at 8:15. We got to go all the way to 35.
we can't wait to have you back.
Snow on the mountains. You see anything you're interested in for dinner?